We have all heard the stories about AI technology and saw the movies about how they could one day take over the world. Today, there is one particular technology, AI technology, that is creating major disruption. And it's going to be changing the way how we use the internet, including Google and YouTube. It's called ChatGPT, and it can be found at the following URL. Now, the possibilities of using ChatGPT are endless. However, let's look at 5 cool things you can use ChatGPT to do today. First is answer questions based on existing knowledge. Let's ask it a question. What is the human life expectancy in the United States? We see here we get a concise and quick answer. The life expectancy for a human in the United States is around 78 years as of 2021. However, it can vary depending on various factors such as race, gender, and lifestyle. Let's ask it another question. This time, who was the President of the United States in 1955? It took a while, however, we see here we get a concise and accurate answer. Perhaps we also would like to know which party did the president belong to. Notice I did not include the president's name. ChatGPT will use the existing information to answer follow-up questions. Let's add a question mark for completeness. Okay, so we press enter and we see that President Eisenhower was a member of the Republican Party when he served as President of the United States between 1953 and 1961. Next, we would look at another way that you can use ChatGPT, and that is to correct your grammar. In order to keep things organized, we will create a new chat window by clicking New Chat to the top left of the screen. And this time, I am going to enter a deliberately incorrect sentence and ask ChatGPT to correct it using standard English. First, I give ChatGPT the instruction, which is to correct this to standard English, and then I provide the sentence which I would like corrected. She no went to the market. I press enter. And as we can see here, ChatGPT has corrected the sentence. This time, what we have is, she did not go to the market, which sounds better and is grammatically correct. A third way to use ChatGPT is to ask it to simplify complex pieces of information or text in a way that we or even a child can understand. As before, first we give it an instruction. In this example, I'm going to ask ChatGPT to summarize a piece of text so that it's understandable for a second grade student. First, provide the instruction. Summarize this for a second grade student. And then I provide the body of text or information that I would like simplified or summarized. The text starts with Jupiter and ends with Venus. As you can see, it's quite a dense paragraph. Let's see what ChatGPT does. You will notice how I separate the instruction from the request using a colon. Let's press enter and see what ChatGPT gives us. Okay, so we've got 5 or so simple sentences, which is much easier to digest. Jupiter is a big planet that is 5th from the Sun. It is bigger than all the other planets in our solar system combined. People have known about Jupiter for a long time because it's very bright in this night sky. It is named after a Roman god. When we look at Jupiter from Earth, it can be very bright and make shadows. It is usually the 3rd brightest thing in the night sky after the moon and Venus. That's pretty good. Now let's try another example. This time I'm going to ask ChatGPT to explain quantum computing in simple terms. Okay, we've got our answer. It's a bit lengthy, but as you can hopefully see, the language is quite simple and easy for us to follow. I particularly like this part. Think of it like having many possible answers all at once, while a classic computer can only have one answer at a given time. It's like having many hands to do many tasks all at once. Okay, we're going to do one more example before I close the video so it doesn't get too long. And in this example, we're going to convert simple text into programmatic commands, which may be particularly interesting for people just getting into computer programming and having difficulties writing code. Actually, let's do something more interesting and might be more useful for beginner programmers, which is to ask ChatGPT to look at a complex piece of code and convert it into human language to help us understand exactly what the code is doing. Let's give that a try. So I've pasted a piece of code into ChatGPT. As you can see here, it starts with class log. There's some comments, some more code, and at the end, this is the important part, just as we've been doing before, we are given ChatGPT to command. And in this case, the command is, here's what the above class is doing. And once again, our colon, and we say point 1. By doing this, we're asking ChatGPT to complete, if you would, the sentence first, which is, here's what the code is doing, ... ChatGPT is going to fill in the ... Let's press enter and see what it does. In case that part wasn't clear, essentially what I'm asking ChatGPT to do is to engage in a autocomplete, if you would. Here's what the above class is doing. Finish the sentence for me, ChatGPT, by analyzing the code and converting it into human language. Okay, it's doing the job. It's letting us know A log file has been created in a specified path, the class method, and what the method does. Now, hopefully, if you know a bit about programming, you would probably find this is much easier to follow than this, particularly if you're struggling with comprehending what a particular line of code or lines of code are doing. Okay, that's it for now. I'm going to leave you with one final example. As I'm thinking about getting a birthday present for my 7-year-old neighbor, and I have absolutely no idea what 7-year-olds are into today. So let's see what ChatGPT has for us. Okay, I've got at least 5 ideas there to work with. Alright, that's all for now, and I'll see you in the next video.